Do you know this woman? You probably do, even if many of you wouldn't admit it. This is Mia Khalifa, one of the most well-known porn actresses of all time. To this day, she dominates the rankings on all major platforms, even though she was in the industry for only 3 months, almost 8 years ago. But her story isn't one of incredible success. It's about ultra-conservative family values, breaking with religious traditions, death threats, hacks, exploitative contracts, insults, and ruthless labels. Mia Khalifa, not her real name, was born in 1993 in Beirut, Lebanon. At the age of 8, she moved with her family to the USA, to Maryland. She studied history at the University of Texas and after graduating moved to Miami. There, the porn label Bangbros noticed her. In 2014, Khalifa signed a contract with the production company and filmed around a dozen porn scenes in just 3 months. She actually wanted to keep it a secret from her ultra-conservative family and friends. But, well, that didn't work. In December 2014, she became an overnight sensation and the most searched performer on Pornhub because of one scene. In it, the then 21-year-old wore a hijab, a headscarf typically worn by Muslim women. She herself is not Muslim. The video went viral and changed her life forever. Her family found out about her porn career and publicly distanced themselves from her. Khalifa's actions, they said, did not reflect the beliefs of her Catholic parents, her upbringing, or her Lebanese roots. They hoped she would come to her senses. Her behavior, they said, was dishonorable both to her family and her homeland. Khalifa had to endure massive hate and insults, especially from the Middle East and her home country. The hijab scene triggered huge controversy there. In many Arab countries, sexuality and nudity are major taboos. Pornography is often even legally prohibited. Many Muslim women wear the hijab for religious reasons and tradition. According to the Quran, the headscarf is meant to conceal a woman's sexual allure. Because of the video, Khalifa even received death threats from the terrorist group ISIS. They published an edited image depicting her beheading. They hacked her Instagram account and later sent her a Google Maps screenshot of her address in Miami. Mia Khalifa got yelled at on the street, catcalled, approached by strangers as if she were half hate object, half sex symbol. She later wrote in an Instagram post, "Yeah, you can't call it anything but hypocritical or double standards, that people like watching someone on a screen, but don't respect them at all in real life, don't want rights for them, and won't even admit that they enjoy watching them." This is Medita Yuming. She's a cultural scientist and has been researching porn for years. Here, she describes a pretty nasty contradiction surrounding the porn industry. Mia Khalifa and countless other performers produced content watched by hundreds of millions. So why are they being judged for it? What gives people the right to look down on them? In early 2015, Khalifa left the porn industry after only 3 months. It wasn't until 4 years later that she broke her silence and spoke about the notorious hijab scene. She made serious accusations against her former employer, Bangbros. She said she had been pressured by the producers into doing the scene. She had even expressed concerns before the shoot. She now deeply regrets that video. So why didn't she just stop the shoot back then? After the unimaginable shitstorm, Khalifa said she was completely alone. She received no support from Bangbros. The way she was intimidated on set, she says, wasn't an isolated case. She accuses the industry of luring young women into porn, manipulating them and pushing them to sign bad contracts. She's far from the only one to report such experiences. Mia Khalifa claims she earned only $12,000 as a porn actress. Bangbros denies all allegations. They responded on a website created just for this. They claim Khalifa worked in porn for almost 3 years, not 3 months. They provide no proof. On their main site, they even pretend that Mia Khalifa returned to work for them in 2017 and 2018. Both claims are false. The company also claims she earned $178,000, not $12,000. In the end, it's her word against theirs. Whatever the real number, $12K or $178K. Her videos were viewed over 1.2 billion times on Pornhub alone. She remains one of the most popular porn stars on the platform to this day. On similar sites, she's still at the top. Bangbros, Pornhub, and others likely made a fortune off her content. They won't disclose exact numbers. Khalifa doesn't earn anything from the many copies of her videos still circulating. Those earnings go to the production companies and platforms like Pornhub. From her perspective, the contract was clearly exploitative. In 2020, she demanded that Bangbros and Pornhub remove her scenes. Performers in the traditional porn industry are often the clear losers. Flat-rate contracts with $1,000 per scene and not a cent more are common. Unlike musicians, porn performers don't earn royalties from clicks. They get a one-time payment. All other earnings go to studios. That seems pretty unfair, and we're not the only ones who think so. There's now a growing segment of fairly produced porn. In these productions, it's guaranteed that everything is consensual. The performers are of age and healthy, and they get to choose their partners. This is meant to show real human connection. One successful producer of ethical porn is Erika Lust from Sweden. Her viewers have to pay to watch. And for good reason. The moment I say, pay for your porn, people start laughing, she says. Paying for porn has become such a ridiculous idea to many. But that's where the problem starts. It's about how we value a product and the people behind it. We live in a capitalist system. We show appreciation by paying. Jan Böhmermann recently released the first publicly funded ethical porn film. There's a link to the ZDF Magazin Royale episode in the description. You can still find countless Mia Khalifa videos on Pornhub today. There's even a website in her name, from which she earns nothing. She has no control over the distribution of this material, different on OnlyFans. There, creators control what they post. On her page, Khalifa says, she shares everyday photos but doesn't post nudes. She's been trying for a long time not to be defined by her porn past. Even though her history is just one Google search away, she's been working on rebranding herself. Today, she's pursuing her true passion, sports. She works as a commentator and is hugely successful on social media. She has around 30 million followers on both TikTok and Instagram. There, she often reflects on her past with humor and uses her reach to educate about the exploitation of young women in the porn industry. Mia Khalifa's story shows how ruthless parts of the porn industry can be. How young women are manipulated and then judged by society. Sex work is work. We as a society should recognize, destigmatize, and respect it. That includes maybe paying for ethically produced porn. And above all, being more open and honest about porn in general. It's time to leave behind slut-shaming rooted in medieval thinking. Hey, hope you liked this video. What do you think about Mia Khalifa and her story? Let us know in the comments.